What's up? Welcome to my channel. Let's get into it.
What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to a different perspective. If you haven't already,
What's up, my dude?
make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy.
No, thank you.
I
I've seen
came
your
across
video
a
title,
video
my
on
dude.
TikTok
Yeah,
where
hit
this
me with it.
trans is addressing the issue that they're having when straight men have an attraction to them, but then, you know, feel some type of way once they discover that they are actually a trans woman.
Oh no.
But there's more to this. I'm just giving you guys a little insight.
Okay.
But let's get into it.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready.
Come on,
Let's
please. Already.
If a straight man is attracted to me, then finds out my trans identity and is no longer attracted to me, that is called transphobia. Let me explain why.
Hold on.
Wait, you gotta let her explain
what
why.
you're saying, but no.
No.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
Okie dokie then. Genital preferences are not transphobic, but if you ain't attracted to a trans woman, even though they have the genital preferences that you like, then that's transphobic, my girl. That's just how it is.
Take a look at this gentleman right here. I'm going to show you. And I came across his, well, actually, he was on my FYP.
Now, all right, let's say this real quick. To having a phobia of anything is to fear something. Just because someone doesn't want to be with you because you're not what they thought you were, doesn't mean they fear you.
But it does mean that they have an aversion to them, which is a strong dislike of or opposition to something. Why are these people always dishonest?
Watch this part here.
Right here, I'm going to show you. And I came across his, well, actually, he was on my FYP. And I was like, oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Now that man looks like an angel sent straight from God himself.
Yup.
Himself!
Right.
But after further research on his page, everything said trans. So I found out that he was a female.
Oh,
transitioned at like 19 or something like that. Now he's like 30 maybe. When I tell you I was no longer attracted to him, I mean it. I was no longer attracted to him after finding out that he used to be a female and he's trans.
That's weird. Then why did you find him attractive in the first place then? Could it be that maybe you're just disgusted by trans people? Maybe? If he has a vagina, then I can understand that. But come on, really?
Now, I found this to be a bit fascinating because this is something that a female is having to deal with. Coming across what she thought was a naturally born man, only coming to the realization that this is actually a naturally born female that transitioned into a man.
But he's still attractive,
no longer being attracted. Fascinating.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's just not my preference. Now, is he still beautiful? Yeah, he is. He's beautiful. But would I date him? I would not. I would not date him because that's not what I'm into. I am into men who were born men and are still men.
But he's still a man though. What is the difference between him and someone who was born a man? Can you explain that? What if he has a penis? Do you still have a problem with it? If so, why?
And it's not a problem. It doesn't make me transphobic because I'm no longer attracted to him. It just means that I'm heterosexual maybe and attracted to the opposite sex.
No, it means that you're a transphobe.
Does this make sense or does it not make sense? I really want to know. I want to know from trans people if this makes sense. And I don't even have a lot of trans people following me on here, so I hope that this video makes it to the trans world. But I'm definitely not transphobic because I don't fear the man. Because he's beautiful.
Wow, what a fucking idiot.
She said it as well. I didn't even realize that. She said she doesn't fear the man.
I'm just not attracted to him anymore. But yeah, so thoughts?
You're a transphobe.
What she's asking is very fair. She's asking people of the trans community, hey, can y'all understand where we're coming from when we say that just because we would not be interested in dating someone that's trans, that it doesn't make us transphobic or have any type of hatred towards trans people.
Nobody's saying that not wanting to date a trans person makes you transphobic is the reasons why.
Right? And I think that is perfectly fair. Where the confusion lies for me and a lot of us that are in the straight community is that it seems as though from the LGBT, I'm not sure all the letters, or the trans community is why is it that it seems as though a portion of them are trying to recruit straight people?
Huh?
To be on their side. It's almost as if they have a liking or an interest in the straight person, but they want the straight person to like them for what it is that straight people like, but they feel as though that they themselves are that thing as well.
Because they are that thing. Guess what, motherfucker? I'm also a cishet, and I'm attracted to transgender women. But don't be speaking for all of us straights, okay?
Just like the first individual here, just like with this trans woman here, why is it that you're going after straight men?
Because they are straight women.
Because straight men want what they want. When you have a whole community of people that you can select from.
Are you saying that transgender women shouldn't be dating straight men? How would you like it if I said, why are these black men out here dating white women? Shouldn't they be staying in their own lane? You wouldn't like that, would you?
So that's one of the questions that I have is, why is it that so many people are trying to step into the straight community and recruit from out of there?
Because it's a free country and trans women can choose whoever they want to date.
I was on Tinder yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And the little subscription that I paid for a month ran out. Mm-hmm. So I can't see the women that like me unless I match with them, right? So at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to swipe right on everything to see what I match with. And I'm swiping, and then out of the corner of my eye, I got a glimpse that I got a match. I looked down at my phone and it was a man. It wasn't a trans, it was just a man. And then immediately I unmatched with the fool and I deleted the app. I got no intentions on ever using that app again after that mess because I was so frustrated because I know damn well in my bio it says straight black male living in Atlanta.
What you experienced right there, my friend, was probably a troll.
Why, after seeing straight black male, would you even think to swipe right on me? And why is it that you're putting your profile in the category of the women when mine is selected for females only? Why are you putting yourself where there's women instead of putting yourself in the you like all of the above or whatever the heck it is that you like?
What is this argument? This has nothing to do with trans people.
Why can't the people in these communities, these LGBT...
Wait a minute. You said earlier that that man you matched with wasn't trans. Can we play that back?
It wasn't a trans, it was just a man.
So it seems to me that you're using this story as an attack against trans people.
Trans, why can't they just continue to play in their own lane rather than trying to recruit from the straight community?
So he is making that argument that trans people need to stay in their own lane. That's funny because the exact same argument was used against black people back in the day, that they needed to stay in their own lane. It is the same reactionary argument every single time, and it doesn't change.
Now, I'm not saying nothing is sideways that is unfair, that is deserving of any type of attack on me or anything whatsoever. What I'm saying is very fair. Very fair.
Dude, it's not fair. You're saying that trans people shouldn't be dating cis people. Every single argument against trans people were the exact same arguments that were used against black people back in the day. That I have a right not to see you in my bathroom, that black people should have their own category in sports because they have an unfair athletic advantage, and that black people shouldn't be dating white women and that they should be staying in their own lane. It is the same arguments.
The game that a lot of them are trying to play can be dangerous, and it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk because if you're not open and sharing with someone about who you truly are and what you truly are, you can end up really hurting someone or even getting yourself hurt.
They shouldn't tell them if they're trans. They should tell them if they have a certain genital, if they have certain genitals. And also implying that it's trans people's own fault if they get abused. Fascinating. Amazing.
So we got to do better, people. We got to do better, and that's just the honest truth. But anyway, y'all leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below.
And piss off.